Today I'm going to be installing some new grab handles. Now the passenger side of these transporters has a nice grab handle, but the driver's side does not. There is no grab handle on the driver's side, which is rather unfortunate. So I'm going to install one here. So the grab handle is pretty useful, of course, for getting in and out, but I don't really want to install the same again, so I'm going to change the grab handles to something a little bit more like this, and I'm going to fit those grab handles in its place, which I think would be pretty cool and more in keeping with the adventure van style of the Wonder Wagon. As there are no threaded inserts in the A-pillar for the grab handle on the driver's side, which is rather surprising, I'm going to need to install some threaded riv nuts in order to attach the grab handles on the driver's side. Riv nut screws onto the puller. I need to remove this grab handle above the door to extract that piece of trim. It's pretty simple. One screw over there, two screws over here, and then out it'll come. Unscrew it once it's put the riv nut in. There we go. One riv nut. Put the trim back in. Of course. Bit of a jimmy to get the bolt in. Had to remove the rubber from the door and just pull away the trim a bit. Get the bolt in there. Now bolted down. The trim's back in place and there's the handle. Nice and secure. Great stuff. Now for the passenger side. This already has fixings, so hopefully I'll just be able to use those. that's it. The passenger side of the T4 Transporter has these mounting points, but the driver's side does not. This is a close-up of the fixing. I need a washer to cover that eyelet and then screw it in there. Right, now screw it down. Just lining up the washer to cover the eyelet with the help of a little screwdriver. Now to insert the bolt with the shoulder. Right, lovely and secure. Now to do the bottom. And there we go. Passenger side is done. Nice and secure. I wasn't really happy with the way these original plastic trims were fitting in there. When you pulled on the handle, they had a tendency to pop out if you gave it a good tug. So instead I've gone with these oval rubber bungs. I've trimmed off the back end there because obviously the webbing strap comes through there, and I will need to do one for the bottom as well. It's actually a perfect fit. There we go. And there you go. All neatly done. Top and bottom. Happy days. Well, the passenger side is a little bit trickier because this has factory fixings behind the trim, which are a little bit shallower. This gap is a bit shallower, so it might need a little bit of jiggery pokery to make it fit. The rubber bungs are quite deep, as you can see, and that gap is pretty shallow, so I'm going to need to trim these bungs to fit there. Like that. Right, same problem. Too deep, got to cut it a bit shallower, and there we go, fitted perfectly, top and bottom. And that's it. 2 grab handles, passenger and driver side, fitted with some nice rubberized grips off eBay. If I were to look again, I'd look for ones with smaller eyelets, as they would be a little bit more secure. But otherwise, in terms of a QuikMod, quite happy with that. Happy days.